My name is Shawna Murray-Browne. I am the director and founder of Kindred Wellness, where I serve as a liberation-focused, integrative psychotherapist. That's a really long word for it. I provide mental health therapy to change makers, women of color in leadership and their families, and I support and train other mental health practitioners around the United States on how to really undo their racist and oppressive practices in therapy. Women are the bearers of the past and present generations. When I was studying the generational trauma, I realized and understood that 7 generations back and 7 generations forward is what is held in the belly of our wombs. And so for women of color specifically, especially because many of us have been impacted by racism and oppression here in the United States of America, we are inheriting not only the rich wisdom and culture of Africa and other places around the world, but we're also still healing from and overcoming experiences of things like slavery and other oppressive experiences. So when I was in college, I really started to reflect on what this thing called healing was. I tried to meditate, totally didn't work, massive fail, and really started to understand the connection between my mind and body. But then I also started to go delve deeper into the relationship between my own personal story and the stories of the women that came before me. Once understanding that, I really recognized that, wow, the things that I'm doing now can impact the future. Some major stressors that I know come up for many of the women that I serve is often navigating bureaucratic spaces and figuring out how they can be, quote, professional while also advocating for what they know is right. They often feel and are exposed to a lot of microaggressions, but aren't sure how or what to do with it, and are often afraid about whether or not they can address it and still move forward in their careers. Some of the tools or skills that I often share with the women that I serve in the healing space that I hold. One is to really sort of explore how to breathe. Now, I know folks are looking at this like, what? What do you mean, know how to breathe? But really learning how to fill your belly with air, hold it for a moment, and slowly exhale. That's one of the cheapest ways to really alleviate a lot of the angst that comes up so that you can start to really hear yourself again.